So yeah, the first two obstruction of businesses, if we go like up to potential max, it would be 10 altogether. But obviously they can choose to get fines. But it's at the discretion of obviously the South Korean court.
They ain't just giving fines.
Cooked. Right? Ooh, man. It doesn't get better for Rambob, does it ever? No. So yeah, these deep fakes.
Let Andrew.
I was about to say, do you want to do the honors?
Nah, let Andrew.
Should I do it? We'll let Legal Mindset do the honors.
We'll let Andrew do it. Go ahead, Andrew.
Ooh.
To 10.5 years each.
Ooh.
There it is. Come on now. There it is. Come on now. There it is. Come on now.
All right, let me not even, because this is some serious y'all. No, I ain't gonna lie. A good day is indeed coming. Johnny Somali, Ramsey Khalid Ismail, Rambob, No Pants. Yeah, his trial is indeed coming up soon. It has been pretty much confirmed that his trial will stay and not be delayed. It will indeed be May 16th. That day is coming up in 5 days' time.
Or maybe one day when
not
this video
good.
is posted. We don't
Not
know.
good. But yeah, so we ain't gonna waste no more time. Of course, this is something we've been talking about for like the past month, especially with the whole, Ramsey Khalid Ismail, Johnny Somali drama reigniting because of his past trials, the one in March and the one that was delayed in April. But yeah, this one is here.
It's here.
So let's get right into it. Oh my gosh. Y'all already know what it is. If there's smoke,
You see the name.
If there's smoke, there usually shall be fire. But when it comes to Ramsey Khalid Ismail, Johnny Somali, Rambob, No Pants, there's Andrew Esquire.
Yeah.
We got his trial is coming. Of course, if you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description, first link. Y'all already know what it is.
Yep.
Give your own opinions and conjecture. But without further ado, though, I ain't gonna waste no more time.
All
No
right, Andrew,
yap.
Talk to me, Andrew. Talk to me.
Let's get right into it.
The trial of Ramsey Khalid Ismail, aka Johnny Somali, is coming up this week on May 16th, 2025. And I wanted to give you this summary, this brief video, in order to give you some facts about what is going to happen at that trial, what to expect, and kind of some of the shenanigans that we could see happening in the court today. Of course, this is the Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney living over here in Asia, and committed to ending the plight of nuisance streamers on countries such as South Korea, Japan, Philippines, Thailand, and really anywhere in the world. People who think they can disrespect the culture, the people, the traditions, the laws, and get away with it, which absolutely describes Ramsey Khalid Ismail, or RKI, as we call him, because he absolutely came to Korea thinking he would face no consequences. But now, at this next court date, May 16th, he faces now six criminal charges, and we're going to deal with that as we talk about this today. So, of course, we still have the basic facts, which have remained unchanged.
And it's crazy works because with 6 charges we know he about to go in for, you already know what it is. He still continues to do these actions. He will not stop. Unfortunate indeed.
Changed about the actual trial, and that is that it is going down in the same time, place, and location, which is May 16th at 10 a.m. in the Western District Courthouse in Mapo-gu in Seoul, South Korea, in room 406. So anybody who's there and wants to attend can attend and just come in. It's public. Now, the problem is there's only 16 seats. So if there's too many people, you're just not going to be let in. You're going to have to wait outside. You're going to have to, figure something out. So
You feel me?
if you're going to go early. I have confirmed that Korean media will be there. So they will be there. Now, how many of them, we don't know. Last time there were about 4 individuals from the media, 3 from major corporations, and 1 independent media, not including myself and Atozi, who were there in attendance that March trial date, which, mind you, we had a delay already of the April date. The April date.
That was like I was saying in the intro. Yep, the April date did indeed get delayed.
Date was pushed to May. So, we had 4 people there other than us. So I imagine now this has become even bigger national news. We may see 6, 7, 8 just Korean media people in there, which is half of the courtroom seats, which is fairly crazy. But I would expect to see coverage on this on all the major networks.
Oh,
now,
yes.
one thing I would say is I would highly expect there to be possible antics or drama outside the courtroom.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my God.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. It's gonna be
Yo.
probably some Dalgoons out there.
You think he hit up his tailor still?
Anyway, he ain't even getting in. He wouldn't even get past people outside. Oh no, it's gonna be something. I can't wait to see outside.
But yeah, no, there definitely is, because if you saw after his last, obviously, court date, I know the one in March, like where the South Korean reporter tried to go up to me, he was like, "Oh no, F y'all, whatever, like shut out North Korea, whatever." Like, yo, he tried to go for some John like that, like you said, some Dalgoons might be waiting, and
Yeah, some Dalgoons and he
ooh.
might get hit with a fish.
Ooh.
I mark that. I think he gonna get hit with a fish.
Little Uno reverse card had to hit him with a.
He gonna get hit with a fish.
Ooh.
Mom said he probably gonna get hit with a fish.
Okay, my prediction.
Yeah.
Fish get back. I feel it.
Room. If you recall last time, and I will play some video for you here in a second, there was a lot of drama from the suits that were oversized and kind of doing an ebony ivory matching sort of thing going on with Hank in a black suit, Johnny in a white suit, and they came in together. Of course, they weren't allowed to go up together. Johnny's a defendant, so he had to go up and leave Hank behind, which he was very sad about and
Hanky poo.
visibly bothered by having to be separated physically from Johnny. But beyond that, there was encounters between Johnny and folks outside of the courtroom, which led to a lot of pushback in Korean media, especially this particular encounter in which Johnny said some crazy stuff. So I'm going to play this. This is a snippet that I showed on my previous stream.
That's what I was talking about.
But I want to play it again for you guys. And this is once again Johnny walking into the March
Where
hearing.
Hank at? He by himself in there. Oh, there go Hank.
Do you admit the charges?
So just to be clear, Johnny there was flicking him off the entire saying F you. She asked, do you admit the charges? And Johnny said F you. Right, F-U-B, right, and once again, I'm trying not to curse here, but Johnny is the one who's doing it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say? Do you admit the charges? Don't you want to apologize?
So
We wish he would, but he never will, genuinely.
that was his behavior last time. I can fully expect that Johnny
it's gonna be
Somali
on.
will be confronted by reporters again, people that are waiting out front, other folks.
And that's exactly
And
what I was
his
saying.
fish.
Like, see what had happened last time in March, and like with all the coverage it's really going with now. Now, obviously, within the drama circles, it's kind of dying down because obviously he's gonna be cooked very soon.
Right.
The moment
this
we've
gonna
been
be some
waiting
people
for.
out there.
But like, yeah, now that especially with his charges being even more major, now that the deepfakes is becoming a more prevalent thing within his charges, something he's definitely gonna get charged for. Like, yeah, people are gonna be trying to really get some answers out of this guy. We wouldn't really want answers. So yeah, I could imagine, like we saw in Legal Mindsets PowerPoint. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening outside the courtroom. Maybe if it get hectic enough, maybe inside. Hopefully not. Obviously, barring that, we don't want no crazy stuff happening in the court of law. But like,
outside.
outside, no, it's going.
I want to watch outside.
It's gonna be time to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be time to play for sure. Not in no bad way. We don't want like a riot or something to happen, not because of Johnny. But
if something gonna happen, you gonna get hit with that fish.
That's what I'm saying. If we hear some action goes down, we had a premonition, you could say.
That maybe wanting to ask him questions or maybe wanting to, say some kind words to him. And I can fully expect that he is going to flip out. He is going to crash out. He is going to get aggressive. I imagine that Hank, who styles himself as his bodyguard, quote unquote, his physical protection, will attempt to step up with false.
Hey, watch your 6.
Yeah.
Watch your 6. Nah,
Hank gonna be like this.
I'm posted. Nah, I'm posted. Don't worry. Don't
Don't
worry. Don't worry. I'm your head. I'm your hand, Rick. Watch your 6.
Huh.
I'm like, yeah.
Hank gonna
Come
be
on, you're not
walking-
even new. You're not even new since IRL streaming. Come on,
Hank-
yo, I'm
Hank- Hank
I'm
is
Henrik.
gonna
I
be
gotta watch. I gotta
walking
watch
in-
your 6.
Hank gonna be walking in
Nah,
circles.
you're not supposed to be showing me the camera. Yo, so anyway, y'all want to see about that thug booty?
Anyway,
Yo, just get out of the That's why I'm crying.
Machismo and attempt to be a tough guy. Although once again, Hank Han Jung Yu always calls the police. When there's anything and files charges against people, he's a guy who calls the cops and files charges. If even a fly lands on him, he is such a scaredy cat. But that said, I would fully expect there's going to be some sort of altercation. So I would stay tuned for that, see what's going to happen. And obviously I would expect that the media would once again confront him in front of the courthouse when he gets there with Hank together, and perhaps maybe even others. Who knows? So that's something I would look forward to. And then we got really into the meat of it, the substance of it. The purpose of this trial date is to plead guilty or not guilty on the charges which we have not yet addressed.
He's going to say not guilty.
Just to be clear.
To 5 and 6, watch.
To these two? Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely.
He's probably say guilty to, that's Latte World. And then probably 5 and 6, I think he's going to say not guilty.
No, he definitely would have to plead not guilty on this because this is mandatory jail time. He's going to be cooked.
We have 6 charges that are against him right now. Now, mind you, in this last trial in March, he only was really aware of 1, 2, and 3. Now, 4 was technically filed just before his March court date, but he had no idea about it. In fact, the only reason he heard
He got blindsided
about it was from my live stream. My live stream was the only way he knew about it because he wasn't following his court case closely, and frankly, neither was his lawyer. So they were kind of blindsided by that, and they did not plead guilty or not guilty. They said, we need time to review it. And then he got hit with the deep fake before his April trial, right at the end of March. And this actually caused the public defender in that district to file for an extension to push this thing down to May. And now we have the new charge coming through here in May, the next deepfake, the second deepfake. And for this, actually, the other lawyer that he had in the Eastern District registered in the West, and his public defender was dismissed by the judge. We now
somebody in the comments said we shouldn't talk about that tax lawyer.
Boom!
I don't care. I'm going to talk about him. I'm going to laugh about him. I'm going to laugh. Oh, maybe because he was caught up in this and he didn't know. Excuse me?
Yo.
What you think about that comment? You think he was caught up in this and he didn't know?
What do you mean? You're getting paid. Oh, well, hypothetically.
They didn't know.
I keep saying. You're getting paid, so you know that you're trying to, again, defend Johnny on his case as a lawyer in this point, but you're not a lawyer, and that's what the problem is, like, in this overall point.
He is a lawyer.
But, no, he's not.
He's a tax lawyer.
He's a tax attorney. Like.
Well, attorney, lawyer, taxes, non-criminal.
He has only been in civil court, and he lost all 5 times.
And they was about tax evasion.
Do you know that for a fact?
He said, legal mindset said on a video yesterday.
Oh, they were all for tax.
Yeah, tax invasion. It was all about taxes.
So what part of that is a criminal suit?
None of it.
Exactly.
He never. Okay, we ain't gonna stay on this.
Fire
this tax.
him.
Then who he gonna have?
Who
Public defender's gone. He not getting one no more now.
Again, who did he have? That wasn't Hank. And what is Hank gonna do? He couldn't do nothing during the first.
Hank gonna go to law school real quick. Don't they got that quick law on the internet?
His mom not paying for it.
His mom already paying for the tax lawyer.
His mom already paying for the apartment they both staying in.
All right, come on.
Yo, we could go on forever. You want to keep going?
Yeah,
we could go on. We could go on forever. Like this is like. Yeah.
We'll have confirmation 100% that the public defender was removed by the judge because if you have a paid attorney, if you have a private attorney, you are no longer qualified for a public defender. So all of these charges are really new.
But now the question is your paid lawyer qualified for your case?
Anyway.
That's where it starts getting bad.
That's where they don't care.
Oh, what? Shoot, I didn't even do that. That's where it's been getting bad.
Yeah,
but
they don't care.
No, not apparently.
Oh,
so.
you got a lawyer you paying for it? Oh, okay.
Okay, public defender says, sayonara. Hey, yo, it was cute, bruv. You gonna really fail your case, but it was cute, though. Mm-hmm. Hey, man.
Mm-hmm. You was gonna fail it with me, too, so it didn't matter.
Lawyer that is covering his case. All of these charges are stuff that this other lawyer really hasn't thought about other than one of the deep fakes. So this new lawyer is coming in here and going to have to deal with all of this stuff. And once again, the first obstruction case was the ramen that was at 7-Eleven. That was the original charge. Then we had 2 violation of the Minor
they
Crimes
may throw
Act that
some
were brought in,
ramen
one in
noodles at him,
December
too.
and one in February. First for
Okay,
Say again?
I'm sorry. I said they was gonna throw fish. I think they're gonna throw some ramen noodles too. I'm gonna put that down. I'm writing that down. Ramen noodles and fish gonna get thrown at them. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
for harassing people with a rotting fish, and the next for causing disruptions on the bus and the metro in Seoul. Then we have another obstruction of business, which was brought in March, which he has not pled to. And then we have the deepfakes, one in March and then one in May. Now, mind you, let's talk about the criminal penalties here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at for time? Well, the violation of the Minor Crimes Act, 2 and 3, those are fines. Those are primarily going to be fines.
Yeah.
But obstruction carries up to 5 years prison time. So for number 1, you've got 5 years on the table. Now, they can also choose to give a fine. They can choose to give a fine or give prison time. Now, if this was just one charge, I would say it's highly likely he just gets a fine. However, it's 6. And he's already pled guilty to 1, 2, and 3, which makes him a convicted criminal. He is already, in the eyes of the Korean system,
He's got the priors. I keep always saying that.
a convicted criminal, even if he pleads not guilty to 4, 5, and 6. So number 1 is up to 5 years. Number 4 is up to 5 years. So there we have 10. And remember, in the Korean system, they lump it all together. They take all the totals and they lump it all together. So we got 5, 10, and then this 5 and 6 are up to.
So yeah, the first 2 obstruction of businesses, if we go like up to potential max, it would be 10 altogether. But obviously they can choose to get fines. But it's at the discretion of obviously the South Korean court.
They ain't just giving fines.
Cooked. Right? Ooh, man. It doesn't get better for Ram Bob, does it ever? No. So yeah, these deep fakes.
Let Andrew
I was about to say, do you want to do the honors?
Nah, let Andrew
Should
do
I
it.
do it?
No,
we'll
let Andrew
we'll
do
let
it.
legal mindset do the
Yeah,
honors.
let
him
Andrew
the
do it.
honors.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Ooh.
to 10.5 years each.
Ooh.
Ooh, there it is. Come on now.
Ooh,
Ooh, there it is. Come on now. Ooh, there it is. Come on now.
All right, let me not even, because, this
come
is
on.
some serious, y'all.
All right,
But,
come on. Get serious.
yeah, the potential max for this, as we discussed before, there's no minimum. The boss will let y'all know there's no minimum for these boys. But the max, 10.5. Again, at the discretion of the South Korean court, whatever they feel is a fair punishment for Johnny Somali, Ramsey Khalid Ismail. But I'm going to tell you right now. And I've been saying it. The judge, not so favorable. Prosecutor,
him.
top 10 in the country. Women, by the way, shout out to Girly Pops. We love y'all. Defense. His defense.
They don't like him.
Tax attorney? Criminal suit. When? Not
All right,
not good.
Let Andrew finish.
So I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what he gets, it won't be favorable. Moving on.
So that's 21 years for those 2. So you have 21 plus 10, 5 and 5 equals 31 maximum. Now, we're not sure exactly how they're going to charge these last 2. They could be charged under a kind of lesser degree, which would be up to only 7 years. But even then, let's say
Okay.
How much of a difference are y'all feeling between 7 and 10? Because I'll tell you right now, he gonna feel rotting in a cell.
Bomba.
He gonna feel it no matter what
I'll
it is.
accept the 7.
I'll gladly. I'll be like, what? Shoot, I was saying maybe he was only getting 6 months. Say no more. Like, I'm like, yo, dap me up, gang, because that's tough. He's really cooked. And this is why I always say stupid actions, stupid consequences.
was 7. That's 7 and 7, 14 plus 10,
Wait a minute.
24. That's significant.
Wait a
time.
minute. See, we should let Andrew finish talking. I'm thinking 7 for both. Oh, he said 7 to 7. Oh, my bad. Okay, we gotta let Andrew finish talking completely. Oh, okay.
I think if we haven't learned something, we've definitely learned it now, and that is you could just not do this. Like, you could just not do this. I mean, y'all wanna.
This is like real. Wow.
Nah. So I think I'll stay in the house.
In jail. And the funny thing about 5 and 6, the deep fakes, is that they carry mandatory prison time. That means there is no fine option. They can't just give him a fine. They have to give him jail time.
Yep.
Now, my little asterisk on that, my little star, is the judge could elect to issue what's called a suspended sentence, which means even if he pleads guilty, the judge could say, you know what, we're going to let you off on this. We're not going to sentence you. I'm not going to give you any jail time. At this point, that is highly unlikely.
I was about to say, wait a minute. Wait, I know what Andrew's about to say. They don't like him. Even though
there are 6 total charges, which shows a criminal spree. Things even which are, were happening, over time and even happening after he was already under investigation.
Exactly. So yeah, obviously the public favor of him is not favorable. So yeah, and especially the court's favor of him isn't. Can we get serious? He couldn't even take off his hat.
They gonna be like, well, I don't even know how to spell that word.
Suspend. We've been waiting to throw this bad boy in the jail, so that's tough. Man, I've had cabbage seeds that just needed to be put to work. That's really tough.
That judge is probably like, "Ooh, I can't wait."
It's gonna be a great harvest this season.
It's gonna be the top of all his court hearings.
I'm like, yo, this is so funny. I worry about the fields, but I worry about the court. I'm like,
it's gonna be the top of his court hearings.
And I'm just sitting there like, man, our cabbages are gonna be excellent. That's tough.
Go ahead.
Like, yeah.
So you see all of these things. And we also have, remember, a victim that has stepped up and said, I was harmed by this, and hired a lawyer, got the full record, and wants to testify. So we have a very committed victim that wants to seek the maximum punishment. So with all of these things, Johnny Somali has to make a calculus. What do I want to do? Now, if I'm a betting man, I think he's already pled guilty to the number 1, to obstruction of business number 1. I think he pleads guilty to number 4.
Yes.
And I think that he might try to fight 5 and 6.
See? Didn't I say that in the beginning?
Yeah, because that's the only logical thing to do. Like, because for these, obviously, he can get up to a maximum of 5, but it's probably more likely that he'll get fines. But for these, he's getting mandatory jail time. He pleads guilty. So, yeah, obviously, he'd want to try as hard as to fight these. But his chances of winning the fight against these...
Nah, because the Bong Bong ready.
Yeah.
Bong Bong said, I'm going out with a Bong Bong.
Lawyered up straight.
She is not playing.
Tough works we got going on here.
The ones that he's most likely to try to plead not guilty on are 5 and 6. I think he's already pled guilty to 1 obstruction. I think he thinks that's relatively minor. I think he thinks that's a joke. So he probably will plead guilty on that one, which would make him guilty on 4 counts. And then he'd plead not guilty on the other 2, which he would have to litigate. Mind you, that would take months. There'd be witnesses. There'd be testimony. There'd be back and forth. And that would certainly, if he pleads not guilty, push things into 2026. So we would be looking at a late 2025, early 2026 at earliest if he tries to fight these and goes not guilty on 5 and 6. And that's what we're really looking for at this trial. So really, I am paying attention to what are the pleas. And remember, that's all that's going to happen today. We're not getting testimony. We're not getting anything else other than pleading on these charges. That is all it is. It's going to be a 5, 10, 15 minute, no more than 15-minute hearing. We might have some shenanigans like him wearing a hat. He's threatened to wear a Ku Klux Klan outfit to
Don't try.
to the court. That would, of course, be contempt of court and be extremely rude. Also, wearing hats, not permitted as well. He was told to take that off before. We could also see Hank causing a commotion in the galley. Last time he was cursing at other people behind him. He was threatening them. So we could see that as well happening with Hank getting a little bit uppity in the stand, or rather in the peanut gallery. So we'll look forward to that, and we will keep you updated. As always, we have people in the courtroom, people that are attending on the Legal Mindset team, on the Somali conviction team.
Stamped.
Which you guys can support over on Ko-Fi at Ko-Fi/Andrew Esquire. And we will make sure to get you breaking news as soon as this trial is done.
Yes.
As always, take care.
Are you guys enjoying the stream today?
That's sad right there that actually happened. That ain't fake. That happened.
It did.
Did you ever say that really happened? Oh my God, I ain't no AI, nothing. Yo, somebody come on, got them, yo.
But yo, in all seriousness, shout out Legal Mindset. That was his trial is coming. Obviously, that being Johnny Somali, and it's happening on May 16th. If you guys want to watch the original video, the OG vid, down in the description, first link to give your own opinions and conjecture. As always, boss, go ahead and serve them up a fresh final opinions and conjecture.
May 16th. Okay. May 16th.
A fun.
Ramsey's gonna get hit with a fish and ramen noodles.
Oh, I was gonna say just nice and sweet, but I guess it's it got a little rude at the end.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, trust me, I ain't mad. I don't disagree. I mean, hey, if a fish
That would
goes
be
flying
very
at its head,
funny, though.
I mean that's just karma.
No, yo, that'd
That's
be
just
really karma
I
and
ain't gonna-
funny.
Like I can't even be tight at that. That's just like, hey man, that stuff. Like, but no cap though.
What you gotta say? It's nothing to say.
There's really not much. I'm not.
I
even
can't
gonna
wait.
lie
Let's
to you.
go. May 16th. Let's go.
But y'all already know what it is. Ramsey Khalid Ismail, Johnny Somali, absolutely cooked. May 16th is the date where he is going in, obviously, for this hearing. There's a little court date, John, going on. And if he pleads not guilty to these, then obviously we know that this trial will be going on and further into 2026, and it will be bounced out. And that means he will be back up in that room with Hank, and it's gonna only get worse. So more slop. More slop. Lovely. But other than that, y'all know what time it is. Push it over to that end screen, gang. Like this video up if you enjoyed. Me and the boss would, of course, very much appreciate
Hit that
it.
like button. That
6K
thumbs
up,
up.
6K down. 6K is round the way.
Make sure that bill is
You already know. Turn on the post notification bell so that
Yes.
every time the boss Trilly posts on his page right here, I mean, see Mama Trill, that boy be straight up in your feed. But boss, tell them what they gotta go ahead and do on each and every vid.
Watch it from the beginning to the end. Thank you.
You feel me?
No matter how long it is.
Other than that, y'all already
Thank
know
you.
how I be. You already know how I be saying.
Peace
Appreciate
out to
everybody.
Ram Bob and Rank. Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Man, out of here. Appreciate everybody for giving us y'all time of day, watching the vids, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how we get down. But other than that, though, we finna catch y'all, especially when this bozo get down to doing something again. On the next time.
Bye.
Peace.